Supermetrics is a great tool when it comes to data extraction. But did you know you could use Supermetrics queries and build functionality on top of it? Like extracting week to date data when you compare it to last week and compare it to last year's data. This is particularly handy for all the marketeers. So today we'll be learning one such trick. So let's begin. So today we'll be working on this Google Sheet. So basically what we have here is channel-wise grouping and their sessions value for the last 2 days and whatever the change that was there from last year. So the problem that we're trying to address here is that Supermetrics doesn't really give you, it gives you a lot of options here. It doesn't give you week to date as an option, and we'll be creating that on our own now. So right now, what we're basically starting off with is the last X days with last 2 days data, and same day I'm matching the day of the week for the last year and getting the absolute change basically. And this is what the values are for the year 2020, and this is for 2021 as you can see here. So now what we are right now interested is in going into the Supermetrics query sheet, which will be hidden in most cases. And here you can see the date range type is last 2 days. So what you can do here is maybe just do the now function to give you today's date and the timestamp, and you calculate the weekday, which is 6. So basis this, I want to update this value to last 3 days, last 4 days, and last week Sunday to Saturday if I'm doing it on Monday. So basically what I would really do here is, this is P23, yeah. So I would replace this function. I'll give this in the comments in the comment of this video, so that you can just copy paste this function and just replace P23 with wherever you have the weekday function put up in your Supermetrics query sheet. So as you can see, today it is saying that last 6 today is 28th, and according to that you can have so today is 6th day of the week, and on 6th day whenever this is 6, it should say 5 days of the week. I just 6 last 5 days P23, sorry, this is Q23. So the reason it is giving you last week Sunday to Saturday is because this is the last value that I've given in case there is an error, and that is the reason it is giving that value. Ideally it should have been giving us last 5 days value. So I'll just replace this, and voila, we have this last 5 days. So now whenever you're running the query, you just refresh all and refresh this query, and this will automatically, whenever you're basically refreshing this will ideally give you the week to date metrics. So spending some more time on the function that I've written, basically this is a simple function, a nested if query, which bases the value of whatever the value here is, it returns us like a string value. So if this is 1, which is going to be on Sunday, this will give you last week Sunday to Saturday. So on a Sunday you would get last week's data from Sunday to Saturday. On Monday this will again give you that, because I think on Monday usually the reportings are done, and that is usually for the last week only. And on Tuesday you would have Sunday and Monday data, and accordingly you can build it. So next up we'll be, oops, I just messed this up. Okay. So next up we'll be looking at how do we calculate, or how do we create the same thing when we're doing week on week, which is going to be a little more complicated than this, but let's see. So now we'll be doing the same calculation for week to date comparison, but this is going to be last week compared to this week. So now for that, basically what we need to do is we need to configure Supermetrics. So what I've done here is I've just taken a custom date range compared to a custom date range, and the rest of the numbers or rest of the things remain the same. So I'm going to Supermetrics now, and in Supermetrics we'll be programmatically writing start date and end date and the compare value basically. So this is where you have the today's date. So you could just write to date, and this will give you today's date. And what we need to do here is basically, if this is last 5 days, it should be 5, and basis that we would need this minus this. So from 23rd till 27th ideally, so we need to deduct one more from today's date, so 27th. So today is 28th, but we would want the week to date metrics would start from 23rd May, which is going to be a Sunday, till 27th of May, which is going to be a Thursday. So now here what we need to do is, first I'll just maybe this 5 we can programmatically write it again, I mean later, but what we can do right now is we can use a custom date range here. So what we need to do is, for a compare value, which is compared date range, we will just deduct this minus 7 to get the last week Sunday, and this minus 7 to get what last week's Thursday rather. So this is last week's Thursday. Today is Friday, so we would want the data to be week to date, which is till Thursday, and this is last week's Sunday. Okay, so last up, we just have to programmatically configure this value to change according to whatever this is. So if this is last 4 days, this should be 4. If this is last 2 days, this should be 2. And last up, if this is last week Sunday to Saturday, this should be 7. So for that, I've just written a nested if statement that I will put in the description of this video. You can copy paste it from there. There's nothing complex about it. All you would need to do here is replace Q1 with wherever your this Supermetrics date range starts for your Y to year-on-year comparison. So the first Supermetrics query that we have written is for year-to-year comparison for the last 5 days. Let's say, for example, if this is day 6 of the week, so this is automatically giving you 5. So let's say, for example, if this would have been minus 4 rather, this is 24th of May, 23rd. Okay, so 23rd of May, which was a Sunday, this is automatically turning to 1, which is the first week of the first day of the week. This is automatically giving you last week Sunday to Saturday. This is automatically 7. This is that. So this would deduct 7 from this to find out this is the current week. In last week, I should say, Sunday, and last week's Thursday. And similarly, this is ideally last to last in this case. Because Monday you'll be looking at reports for the last week which has gone by, and you will be comparing it to last week, and that is how you can configure your Supermetrics query. So you just have to add on, go to Supermetrics and refresh all, and depending on wherever you're, whichever day that you're sitting on, this will automatically give you all the reports. like that hack, make sure to subscribe to my channel, share this video with your fellow marketeers, and visit my website at ankitbagar.com for more such growth hacks. Thank you for watching.